Welcome everyone to the very first episode of Mike's Wheelhouse. I am Mike, and this is what I do, or try to do. This is my son Dax, and he is going to be my helper most of the time. So today we are working on my 05 Toyota Tundra crew cab, and we are replacing the headlights and upgrading to LED bulbs. These things are very oxidized, cracked, ugly. I can't see at night. Let's get into the video. So the first step is to remove the push pin that holds in the side marker light. Panel popper, just pop it right out. Alright, so first step is you kind of make a gap right here. You slide your pry tool with a rag around it so you can work your way around and wedge the side marker light out and pop it loose. Just like that. Then once it's open, you can twist the bulbs like that, unscrew them, take them all out. 10mm bolts. Got one down here. Very long bolt. You got one up top. Use an impact driver. Third bolt's right back here. See if I can get on it. Maybe. There we go. All three bolts. You got to lift right here to clear that little tab. Wiggle the headlight assembly to where you can get to all three lights. You've got your daytime running light or parking light. This is the connection for that. And then you've got your main headlight assembly right here. Just give it a wiggle and it'll come unplugged, and that's very dirty. Right here we have our new replacement LED bulbs, as well as a couple of new push pin rivets that we will be replacing that broke when we were taking it apart. So something good to have extra when you get into it. That way when you get everything apart, you have new parts going in. Alright, so here we have the new headlight assembly, side marker light there, and new headlight assembly here, which I'll link down in the description to where you can find them on Amazon. Same people I got it from. This is the new headlight. I went with the blacked out background or sides, little less chrome, which is what I was going for. Alright, so we're going to lay this plastic down so we don't scratch up the new headlight assemblies. Sorry about the messy garage. With the new headlight assembly, we can put all the new pieces together. Here are the new LED headlights, new bulbs. We will install them in here so we can put it all back together. Alright, so next step is to start to transfer what we need into the new housing from the old housing. Let's start by removing the rubber grommet that covers up the headlight assembly. We've got the bulb hold down. We'll install the new bulb in the correct orientation. Get this little metal tab underneath. Make sure all the tabs line up. That's still not right. I don't think that's right either. Too far. There we go. All the tabs will line up in the right slot. As you press this down, hook it up underneath. Maybe. That's not good enough. Hang on a second, let me get a screwdriver. Got a screwdriver, I can actually get to that little tab, get it underneath the lock. Just like that. We can see that our 3 poles line up just like the old one. And we'll add the rubber grommet. I'm actually starting to think that's supposed to be on the inside. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be on the inside. Alright, give me a second. Let's try this again. Alright, let's see here. I don't know how this is supposed to go. Gee, if somebody only made a YouTube video, show me how to do this. So, my guess is you work the rubber boot around the bulb like so. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yep, about like that. So now when we put it back in, we can work the locking spring back underneath.
That's a drop. That is a drop.
Maybe something sort of like that. Apparently I've never changed the light bulbs in my truck before. Alright, it's in the grooves. Let's go ahead and spring this down into the lock. Just like so. So now it's locked in place, it's not going anywhere. Reorient your gasket, push it down in around the housing. Just like so. Yeah, that was easy. Easy enough anyways. Alright, let's get our side, or what is this, parking light. Push the little tab in. Pull the whole assembly over. Get rid of the old burnt out bulb. New package. Pick these up from my local O'Reilly's. Let me find a knife so I can open these. Alright, so cut towards your buddy, not your body. New bulbs. These are the Zevo 168s. Put that right in there. Wipe it off with your shirt. And remove the plastic and push it in. Give it a quarter twist. Push that back in. Let's see, what else do we got? Got these screw covers. I don't know. That's where it's at. And I believe that's everything that we need to transfer over. So let's install this back into the truck. Oh, you ready?
I've been playing, bro.
All right, so ready for reassembly. Line up your rusty, crusty old lights or old connector. Get everything connected. Make sure you hear the click. And reinstall back to where it needs to be. All right, this is going to be a small fitment problem. The hole doesn't fit over the tab. Hole's a little small. I can fix that. Got a 3/8 drill bit. We can make this hole a little bigger so it'll fit on there. Just like that.
Fits like your glove.
Yeah, nowhere even close. Huh? Let's see what happens. Yeah, holes don't line up. That one does. That one does not. This one does not line up. So we've got a fitment issue. What we can do is just slot the hole so it all line or goes in together, or we can remove this thing because that's not lining up. Get this out. We're going to use a pair of channel locks, and up underneath here you can see I just got to squeeze it. It should pop right out or break. I think it just broke. Where's that panel pop? Alright, so with the panel pop, we'll get up underneath there. Try prying this thing out. Work your way around it. There, it's out. So now, hopefully, we can get this set up in here to where our bottom holes line up. Closer, anyways. We can look at our fitment around this piece here. If this hole's lined up, this one's close, I can fix that later. We're gonna have to make this hole bigger so the bolt fits back in, because as you can see, the holes don't line up. Normal auger bit set or Dremel bit set. So what I'm doing right now is keeping this semi lined up, and I'm looking at where the hole is, make me a little mark so I can grind this out. Pull it free of the truck, maybe. There we go. Now I can take this and auger it out. Get all your trash out of the way. And that should work. Hopefully. Maybe. Probably not. Hey look, the holes line up. Yay. Alright. Good to go. Let's get on to the next step. And that is putting bolts back in. Probably not that bolt. This bolt. This bolt goes here. This bolt goes over here. Maybe. Yep. Those line up. We've got good fitment. We've got good fitment all through here. Nice clean line. Just got to screw these down. Find my impact driver so I can run it down and probably break something. Two clicks tight. Maybe that was 3. Two clicks tight. Alright, so we've got good fitment, good line there. Across the bottom. Kind of guessing at where that one's going to be. I can get a self-tapper and run it through there. I'm sorry, it's not a self-tapper. It's a self-drilling screw. Phillips bit. And we're going to guess. Actually, stop. We are not going to run a self-tapper in here. There's not enough meat in the fender underneath that hole. So what we're going to do is we're going to grind down this piece to where it's flat. When I put it back in there, I have something to screw into versus very little metal. Alright, now get the headlight out of the way. Maybe. There we go. I'm going to take this and grind it flat. Instead of losing a finger and paying homage to the dust gods, we're going to grind this flat using a pair of channel locks to hold it so I don't lose a finger. I like my fingers. Need more speed. No, that bit is pretty much ruined. But doing what I needed to do, so. There we go. So, now that our piece is flat, we can actually get the headlight assembly to fit where we need it to. Push this back in. Slide the housing back into place where everything lines up. Take our bolts, start them. Got that one started. Let's get this one started. Get a decent fitment. Two clicks tight. Two clicks tight. And this one, I don't know exactly what we're going to do. We should probably pre-drill that hole. That way we don't break anything right off the bat. Or, let's do this. Let's get the side marker light placed, and then we can put the last screw in to where everything lines up nice and neat. Alright, next we've got our new side marker housing assembly. What we need to do is change the bulbs out so we can have our LEDs. Again, I'll link the description of where I got these on Amazon, who they're made by, all that stuff, and figure out how to open a Ziploc baggie, because this is, where's my knife? Wait, got it open. Alright, so we've got one bulb. Take the old one out. Am I putting it in wrong? What's going on here? It's supposed to fit. There it goes. 80% rule. Got to be 80% smarter than what you're working with. And I'm having trouble. Get the next bulb. Apparently there is only one way you can put them in, so new LED bulbs, new side marker assembly, put it in, quarter twist, second bulb, line up the tabs, maybe, sort of. There we go. Quarter twist. Good to go. Peel this plastic out of the way. So you got to slide this underneath the fender and this tab into the slot and push it all together. Maybe. Why didn't it go in it? What am I missing? So far, I'm not super crazy about this fitment. Alright, so now we are going to need to, yeah, this fitment's not that good. Not crazy about it. Alright. I'm guessing once I get it all put together, it'll stay there, maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed. Alright, I need my new rivets, and that hole's actually starting to line back up, so let me go get those new rivets and we'll put this back together. Should, probably won't, but fit all back together. Yeah. That ain't fitting. Need a bigger hammer. Alright, let's find the old one. Alright, so here's the old one. Of course, there's two prongs broken off. Again, that one doesn't really fit either. It's in there, but is it really holding anything? Not really. Alright, so with the side marker pushed in all the way, that's not really fitting. Take our one last screw. We can actually get it into the hole. And we're going to do this the easy way. 2 clicks tight. And there we go. One new headlight assembly with a side marker light and LED bulbs. And this, compared to the other one, no matter how it fits, is going to be a lot better.
As you can see, we've got the dreaded hyper flash. The quick and easy way to fix that is by changing the relay.
All right, day 2 after Amazon dropped off the new stuff. This is the relay for the turn signal hyper flash. This is what the box looks like. All right, so the relay is down underneath the dash by the emergency brake pedal, and it is this one right here. And let's figure out how to get this thing unplugged. All right, so I finally got the relay off. There is a little clip right here. Hope you guys can see this. So you go in right here, give it a little twist, hopefully to get the clip off. All right, maybe not. Let's just take it off. So you push that button right there, then you can get the whole thing off into your hands. So what I'm going to do is take this plastic clip off and put it onto the new relay, and then we'll reinstall it. All right, so I got the clip transferred over, plug it back in. Let's see if turn signals work. All right, so the hyper flash is gone, both turn signals work. All right, so that is the headlight housing replacement with the LED upgrade. I'm going to let Dax do the next one, but you've already seen one, you don't need to see it twice. Thanks for joining me. More videos to come.